The American people want us to focus on making their life better, making their life more affordable, not getting involved in another endless war in the Middle East that is going to end in failure.
Why aren't you focusing on affordability and all the disasters we created here domestically? They are. In fact, the president had a big energy summit today talking about lowering the cost of energy. They're doing everything to fix the disasters of the last 4 years and of the Democrat policies generally over the last 15, 20 years. Of course they want this to fail. They want this war to fail. They're rooting for this as hard as they can to fail. These are the people who gave Iran billions and billions of dollars thinking that it would make them nice. Yes, just one of so many humiliations for the Democrat Party in recent years. Democrats and Obama paid for the roadside bombs that killed and maimed our troops. They paid for the suicide drones that are flying all over the Middle East. If you had been the architect of one of the most humiliating appeasements in American history, which is what we've done with Iran over the last 15 years, how would you feel watching a strongman follow your act by launching a full-scale invasion to decimate the regime that you cowered and capitulated to? Of course you'd be rooting for this to fail. It's paramount to their objectives that this fail. Take a listen to Mark Kelly, the senator who told our troops not to follow any orders that he didn't believe are legitimate.
They don't seem to know what they're doing or why they did this. I think this is a perfect example of what happens when you have a leader of a country who doesn't take input, doesn't take advice, puts a lot of yes people around him, and makes these, decisions without the right input and without the right data. So I think this is not going well for them.
All your input and all your data, allegedly. What did that teach Democrats over the years? How to build a regime, how to fund a regime that's gotten to this point, that is fully intent on building a nuclear weapon, that lied through their teeth to Obama and them. At least they claim they fell for it. Maybe they wanted Iran to get the bomb. I don't know how they could have possibly been so naive. All of the information that they claimed that they had, they made the dumbest decisions possible, and they funded this regime that is finally now being put down. Think about that.
You know, everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmitt tonight on Newsmax.